Hello there and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator. Yes, we're back on here once again, going to be continuing where we left off last time, which last time we also rebuilt a car. We did the, what was it, the Toyota Supra, and we painted it orange, of course, and gave it the iconic license plate as well, the California license plate. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think the best part about this game is definitely the buying cars from like the junkyard and then just completely stripping them down, cleaning everything up, fixing what you can, buying new parts, getting it back to stock or back to factory, all brand new and fresh, and then selling it for a huge profit. It is a lot of fun. This game is a lot of fun. So without further waste of your time, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Alrighty then, in here we are. So, as you can see at our money cost or money price right there, we made a huge profit from selling that Toyota Supra. So we are going to continue with that. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do a story mission. We're going to do this one. The it's the wrong year, but yeah, the Toyota E86 the Sprint Torino, the Torino. Yep. I love that it's called Takumi as well. So we'll be doing that one, but as well, once we get that job done, then we'll be going back to the junkyard and finding our next prize that we're going to strip down completely and then rebuild. Okay, let's get to it. So, hi, I'm Anna Sharkey. I'm a professional driver. I got my nickname from the aggressive driving style that I represent. Of course. As you may have guessed, the costs are irrelevant to me. At least when it comes to motorsport. The mechanic from my team was overwhelmed by work and took leave overnight, but the cars won't prepare themselves. Today, I'm coming to you with my private gem. I bought it some time ago as a sentimental piece. I'm a fan of the Asian action films. Look at that. Yep. Makes sense. This Sakura Takumi is a synonym of the Japanese classic to me. It's quite rare. It's a quite rare example, but it's been through enough. I saved it from a junkyard. Now you have to restore it to working order. For now, if I manage to return it on all four wheels, I'll be satisfied. Then I'll figure it out what to do with it. Thanks, and see you. I can't read. Okay. I mean, we've already established that many times. Let's take the offer. So he saved it. So he bought it from a junkyard. Okay. So we're going to be doing pretty much a full rebuild on this sucker. This is where the game, if you haven't done it yet, is where the game would then teach you how to do junkyard rebuilds. Okay. Yep. Got was that an inline 4? Yep. Yep. Got an inline 4. It's missing most of it. At least the suspension parts are all there. But yeah, the engine's definitely gone. Okay. That is one. Here, we'll take an image of it. Yeah, I think if I was to actually own a real shop and actually work on cars and have people working for me working on cars, I would definitely do this. I would take a picture of every single car I ever worked on. Take a picture of it, and then underneath then on the back side of the photo or whatever, or if it goes in like a picture frame underneath of it, I would definitely put what was wrong with the car and how we fixed it. I think that would be really cool because you'd be keeping a record of that anyway. So then you could just do that with people's cars. I think that'd be really cool. Then you could just have this huge wall of just pictures of every car that you've ever touched. That would be, I think that'd be pretty awesome. Or maybe have like a scrapbook type thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and move this car over to the car wash. And let's give her a good wash. It has no windows, so I guess we'll be washing the inside too at the same time. If only that worked that way. Yay, it's a pretty blue, apparently. Actually, no, that's a very bright, like, eye-watering blue. Yeah, it's making my eyes cross looking at it. Okay. Let's move this car to car lifter A, and let's see what they want done with it. Okay. Oh, geez. Yeah, whenever I tab back in, sometimes it lags like crazy. Okay. Car status, what do we got? All right, ABS, air filter. Okay, so it's going to tell me pretty much everything that's wrong with it. Missing a lot of parts as well. All right, we're just going to tear the motor out of this, I think. It'll be easier to work on. But yeah, let's see if they want it painted and stuff like that. Okay, car status, repair parts, other tasks. So they don't want it painted. I think we'll paint it for him, though. Alright. So, first things first, we just gotta tear this damn car apart. Oh, yeah. Alrighty then. All these interruptions. Pick up our tire here. Let's see what we got. Probably just gonna end up tearing this all apart, I'm sure. These usually take a little bit. We're gonna tear the motor out first. I don't know if they want these parts repaired or not. Imagine they just want the missing stuff. I think that's my guess. And there goes the drive line. Yeah, this dude, he saved himself a gem, is bet like our cars. They're just junk when we get them. Okay. Set. Okay. Shouldn't. Oh yeah, we probably do gotta take this off. They usually want that removed. Okay. I don't know why I started at the tire, but whatever. We'll strip her down. Let's get to the exciting portion. Let's lower this down, grab that motor. Over to car lifter A. I wouldn't imagine this has any oil in it. Okay, cool, we pulled out. Definitely very good. We can repair it, we can replace that, or recharge that battery, need to be fine. We got an engine in our pocket, nice little inline 4. Install. Yeah, this is the Toyota inline 4. Definitely you can tell by that fan. There's a little plastic fan that goes on the front of it. Alright, let's tear this apart, shall we? Is that not the clips? Oh, they're on top. First things first, take out the distributor so we don't, break it in half or anything like that. Take off the heavy exhaust. Very good. No intake to speak of. This off. Oh, we can't take that off. Yeah, I guess not. At least not yet, anyway. There might be part of it underneath this cover. Alternator, power steering pump. Okay. Now let's take off this front timing cover. Wait, which ones are bolts? Apparently it's in two halves, duh. Yeah, see, there's part of the water pump. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta take that off. Wait, so the water pump, part of the water pump serves as the sealing surface for the timing cover. Interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, I was missing a whole freaking cam gear. Hopefully the valves aren't bent. Yeah, usually if you get an engine and the timing belt's been snapped on it, or the timing chain's gone, or in pieces or whatever, you might have a situation where you're gonna have bent valves, bent or broken pistons, a shattered camshaft, all kinds of different things. Yeah, if you ever see that on an engine, it's like you might have just bought a car that basically grenaded itself inside, or possibly could have. Because yeah, if these aren't in time and it opens the valve at just the slight wrong moment, that piston comes up and smacks it, that valve is done. It's over. the valve's never going to close all the way, and that piston's just going to keep coming up and smacking it. And you could also break a cam too, because it could shove it backwards if it's still tied to the motor. End up like shoving it backwards, and for whatever reason. And you can see this cam gear actually controls the spark, so, or controls the distributor. Okay, let's pull both those cams out. Oh, do I gotta take this off first? Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. I could have slid them out, but... Okay. There's that. Which one of these is... Oh, they're there. I see them now. I thought it was the center ones. Get this taken off. Oh, well. I'm going to take the whole car apart, see what I can repair, or what I need to repair. And then we'll buy everything I can't. And save a bit of money. I mean, we have 154 grand, so I'm not too worried about money anymore. Every time we do a vehicle and we sell it, we make so much damn money. Okay. Should have put this upside down. There we go. Alright. Take out our pistons. Yeah, it's been not to have engine oil in there for a long time, so this thing's probably dried out. Moisture probably got in there, rusted the crap out of everything. There it goes. Yeah, especially if it's got like no intake on it. Yeah, you could definitely get moisture in there. Get moisture in the cylinders, get moisture in the where this is at. Supposed to be oil in there, not water. There we go. Okay. Oh, and of course I completely forgot about this right here. Because everything in this game is a clutch. Well, I guess this old car would be, definitely. It'd be a manual transmission, so makes sense. But it's like you got the new trucks and they're all manual transmissions too. It's like, oh. Okay. And we're good. Alright, that's the entire car there, so I'm going to take everything off. Did we get the points to repair body yet? No, we did not. Okay, so body panels are out. We'll still take them off, but... Just take everything apart here. Strip her down. I don't think we need to touch the interior. Yeah, I don't think we need to touch the interior. I believe that's on a separate thing. Okay. Lift her back up. Like I said, I'm just going to take everything off, take everything apart, and then we shall see what we can repair. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I mean, I have a list of what they want, but I don't. There's this thing's so damn rusty. It's hard to tell. It is really hard to tell. Now, I'm trying to think of a time when you would ever actually in real life need to completely tear down a car. I guess when you buy it from a junkyard, I guess that'd probably be one of the only ways. Like if it's a project vehicle, you know, you just want to tear it all apart and see what you're working with. You know? I mean, I'd want to. Anyway. If I got a, why can't I grab this? Oh, I was targeting the wrong, the wrong thing. I guess it thinks I was targeting the cross member, but... Okay, so there's that side. Go back over here. Everything's rusty. Just everything. That. And inner bearing. And the hub. Little brake shielding there. Oh, whoops. Forgot about the sway bar end link. And then the whole strut tower coming out. Lower A-arm. That's, yeah. Oh, outer tie rod. You usually don't take the inner tie rods out. The inner tie rods are inside that. You would take it out of the car, and then if you were going to take the inner tie rods out to replace them, you would rebuild it on the bench. Unless you can repair it inside the car. You know, there's a chance. But usually there's not that much room. Okay. Exhaust. All coming with me. Fuel tank. If the fuel tank is rusty, because it's an old car, you might as well just replace it. Because that thing, even if you manage to clean it up, it's probably going to leak. It's probably going to be, or the metal's, you know, probably going to be thin enough that eventually it will leak, and then that could lead to a fire. And it's just safer just to completely replace a rusty fuel tank. It's just better if it's bad. If it's got a little bit of rusty on it on the outside, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. But yeah, if it's really bad rust and you can see it on the inside and stuff like that, it's like, I don't think that fuel tank's good anymore. Go over here to the other tire. Hopefully the tires are the same size. I'm sure they are. That off there. Crazy they got rear disc brakes. Would this car have rear disc brakes? I wouldn't think so, because it's an 80. Of course it is Toyota we're talking about, so maybe they were ahead. But yeah, it's like, I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I don't know a whole lot about foreign cars. I've worked on a few of them here from time to time, but yeah, it's like where most of my knowledge comes from is on American vehicles. Because that's all we worked on in college. And no, we didn't do no stupid mock-ups like some people think. It's like, oh, you went to college for it, so you've never worked on an actual car before that, or while you were there. It's like, no, the college we were at was a full-scale mechanic shop. And what the school did is they would charge the customer for the parts and charge them a little bit of fee, but they wouldn't charge them labor because they couldn't. Obviously, they couldn't charge them a fee because, well, it's students working on the car, and the students aren't getting paid. So, you know. And of course, the college covered all the costs of any incidents or anything like that. Okay, that is the car completely stripped down. Very good. Let's go ahead and see what we can repair. Yeah, a lot of those parts, I don't know if they want us to repair it, but we can always repair it. I am gonna brake lathe everything though. As long as I don't break anything, should be good. Yeah, because when they're orange like that, if you hit on a red, it's done. I have a pretty high chance of success for doing 100%. So, oops. If you hit on a white, that's just a waste of money is all it is. Luckily it doesn't break. And of course, as the more you repair it, the easier it gets for the next round. If it needs more. Eh. Okay, let's do this too. Charge battery. Separate parts. Of course, this is gonna go quick. Discharged. Move car. Or move from car. Yep, battery's done. Good. And quickly that. I'm really hoping the next car mechanic sim is multiplayer. I know we got Car Service Together, but Car Service Together is not anywhere near the depth that this game is. It's fun with friends, sure. You know, it's definitely a good multiplayer game, but we definitely, the very first episode that we did, or not first episode, but the very first time we played with Squirrel, the one that bought us the game, I was on his stream. We got through all the content in one stream for him, so it's just like, oh well, we ran out of stuff to do. I was like, yeah, we could have unlocked more of the garage and stuff, but it was like there's no point. We were already swamped with cars constantly anyway. It's just like maybe when they add a bunch more content, hopefully they add engines and oh jeez. Oh, there goes one. That was a ridiculous one. I will say that one was ridiculous. Wow, some of these are really bad off. Oh, another one. Gotcha. And I don't know how we can fix a clutch. Usually when the clutch is bad, you just replace it because it's clutch material. You can't put the clutch material back on. Oh, there goes the crank. Usually when a crank is really bad off, yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do. Sometimes you can get them resurfaced, but usually it's just like, nope, it's done for. They probably don't even want all these parts repaired, but you know what? We're gonna help them out. I mean, I got the money too, so. Like I said, just as long as they don't break anything, which I already did. And when it's on the edges, it's much easier. Because you get that chance of it bouncing back if you miss. Of course, I've never did like the skill check on these. I just always thought it'd be better if you actually clean the part up, you know. You know, a bit of wire wheeling, maybe some sand blasting, some paint. Call it a day. Crap, there goes that. Luckily it didn't break. But yeah, just repairing the parts is going to tell me what I need. So. Ah. Okay. Let's go grab this. Brake lay the last one. There's just so many parts. It's crazy. I still got 2 pages of parts. Yeah, well, we'll clean up everything. You know, kind of like Tank Mechanic Simulator. That's kind of what I want for, like, fixing up the parts. I think that'd be really cool, you know, where you take the needle, I forget what they're called. The rust remover, the needle rust remover. Like a big, it's like a big tattoo gun. Like a very massive size. And it just sits there and you just, you know, it just grinds down all the rust. And then you could like take a wire wheel, finish cleaning it up, get all the rest of the bits off of there, and then, you know, then sand her down, make it nice and shiny for your surface. Yeah. Maybe do a bit of sand blasting. Make it nice. Yep, and once you're done sandblasting, then you could prime it, or clean it up, of course, and then prime it, then... Okay, we did get all those. I don't think they want tires. I'm going to take a look at rims here. No, okay. They don't care about the tires. I can't fix the rims anyway, can I? Or did I? Did I manage to fix the rims? Oh, they haven't taken them off yet. Yeah, we can do it. Screw it. Yeah, because we can clean up the rims. Or we should be able to. At the very least. Then we can buy all the parts and put her back together. Start with the suspension first, of course. Yeah, it seems like they're all the same size. 185/70. Pretty tiny tires. 185/70. And then yeah, I do think they're all the same. Yeah, okay. Alright. Then we can clean up the rims too. Make them nice and shiny. It's like, yeah, if you're mechanic, you're like your regular team mechanic is not going to take your car and strip it. It's like, yeah, they're definitely not going to do that. Okay, install. Yeah, they don't care about the wheel conditions anyway. Look at those are nice and shiny now. Yeah, Car Service Together has a very similar system. It's not as nice as this, though. This one's way nicer, if I had to say. Plus, you're not using up one of your bays for a freaking tire machine. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever seen. Like, there's no way, man. That's ridiculous. Just let us buy the thing with the points or with the money and then just have it sitting against the wall. This is really annoying to have to, you know, use up a bay just for a tire machine. I've never seen that. Yeah, this one's way faster. Okay. We weren't able to fix any of this stuff, right? Yeah, I don't think they want those repaired anyway. Actually, I'm pretty sure of it. We'll just put rusty strut tires back in. Okay, cool. So those are all back together now. All right, so that allows us to then part mount. We couldn't clean up the fuel tank. That's okay, though. All right. And we're going to add that to the list. Yeah, we definitely can't clean up exhaust. Like I said, they don't want it. They don't want it fixed anyway. Yeah, these were both. Put these in place. Okay. Oh yeah, we managed to fix those. But like, yeah, we got pretty much brand new parts. Essentially, we're putting old crap back together. That's funny. At least we managed to clean up some of it. Makes me feel a little better. Even if it is a waste of money, you know. Yeah, the one thing is when you got the story jobs, try not to do more than what they ask for, because one, you don't get any bonuses or anything from it. So if you spend more money on the job than you're going to get paid for, you're not going to make that up. You're just going to be at a loss. So yeah, not only that, if it's a story quest that's going to have multiple stages, where they're going to come back with the car, the stuff that you did repair, if you like, oh, I'm gonna do this, even though they didn't ask for it, they're going to come back and the car is going to be back to the way it was. I did figure that out. One of the story quests where they come back, where you it's the YouTuber guy that asks you to repair the car for him, and you just do what he asks, because when he brings it back, all the stuff that you did extra is not there when he comes back. It's back to the way it was. Which I think is freaking hilarious. Like, what? I fixed this, I thought. Okay. We put our wheels back on the rear. Another one. Okay. And then let's go T. Electronics. Nope. Oh, that's right. Even though it's an electronic, it's not an electronics department for some weird reason. It makes no sense to me. I don't think they should have separated them. Just have it all as one computer. Jeez. Would have been so much easier. At least up the parts, the parts section. That's what I mean. Okay, we broke the cross member, didn't we? No, we repaired it. Okay, no, that's right. Yeah. No, we broke the crankshaft. That's what we broke. I think we broke one of the caps too. Oh well. We'll reimburse them for it. It's okay. It's alright. Mistakes happen. Putting in these old tie rods. All these nice parts. And then all the old bushings that are wore out, about to fall apart. Okay. Tie rod in. So far, nothing broken. Okay. Well, shielding, wheel hub, a ventilated disc. Bearing, cap, brake pads, caliper. Okay, wheel on this side. Then once we get this all repaired, then we'll be able to see what we missed. I think it's probably the easiest way to do it with something this bad off. They're gonna look underneath it and be like, "What'd you do?" Like, I cleaned it up for you. Made it look nice. Cleaned up a lot of the rust. But since you didn't ask for new parts, I just, whatever I couldn't repair, I just put back on. Okay. That. Ninja tire. Alright, that's the entire suspension setup back in the car. Okay, so lower her back down. No, I'm gonna do this, even though it costs money. But I just clean it up a bit. There, at least it'll look somewhat okay. Okay. And then, back over here. Part mount. Oh yeah, we cleaned up the block, broke the drive shaft, the crankshaft. So I4 DOHC. I'm just gonna do it this way. I4 dual overhead cam, and then T, yeah, and T8E. Okay, that should give me most of what I need. All right. Oh, I did manage to repair the cap that I broke. Okay, good. Well, the one I messed up on. I put a little ding in it by accident. I just gotta fill it in with some putty. Don't ever do that. That's terrible. Yeah, I think that we can put the parts back together. Okay, the rod cap, we need one of those. Alright. Yeah, just whatever we couldn't repair. Oops. Okay. Shopping list, add to parts list. Actually, what if I can do that? We'll control C that one. Uh-oh. What happened? There it is. Couldn't open my shopping list for some reason. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. It does have a copy paste function. Alright, this engine's gonna look great on the outside. I love it. Just able to repair the clutch plate, but not anything else. Like, I think the devs got that backwards. For sure. Probably needs an oil filter, yeah. That to shopping list. Yeah, it's like I don't think the oil filter is going to be there. Okay. Water pump looks nice, nice and clean. Oh, we rebuilt the alternator apparently. Very good. Saving the customer tons of money here. Not really, because they didn't even ask for this. Right. Engine head. Ooh. Let me just make sure they didn't want, like, let's see what they wanted. ABS, air filter, cam gears, camshafts, engine head covers, fuel filter, fuel rail, fuse box, ignition wires, intake manifold, got all the fuses, oil filter, power steering reservoir. Oh yeah, that's the reservoir. Okay. Radiator C, the fan. All the rest of the fuses, or the relays. Serpentine belts. There's 3 serpentine belts. So this, yeah, this thing is it's an 83. So if it's got 3 belts, those are all going to be probably V belts. You know, each belt running a different thing, and then your freaking your automatic balancer's got it's got a pulley that's got like three ribs in it. It's like, good lord. Spark plugs. Spark cover, throttle. Okay, so yeah, just the missing parts, not the level 23 part, or the damn near broken parts. Oh yeah, both the camshafts are broke. Is it an A and a B? Yeah. Okay. You got it. Oops. And then the 2 engine head covers. Remember that. It didn't have any of this. There was no intake. There was an exhaust, but no, there wasn't a fuel rail because the intake's gone. Yeah, this one wasn't here either. It's just like things I don't remember taking off. There wasn't a fuse box or a air filter box either. Okay, so we'll get all three of those. Oh yeah, and then let's go over to electrical. It control. Oh yeah, the ABS pump. I remember that. Okay, yeah, spark plug wires. I don't think we needed a cap. I think it was just these. Okay, cool. Oh, and then of course. 4 spark plugs. It's like, need that. Oh yeah. Oh, that cleaned up really nicely. Very good. We don't put that in yet. Let's get our cams in place. Very nice. Then get them bolted down with rusty freaking caps. If I'm replacing the camshafts, I'm replacing the little caps too. Because, you know, if it's old, of course. Because, man, there's no reason to have them, have the old ones. Yeah, just if you're spending that kind of money, just freaking replace it. That way you ensure nothing goes wrong. Okay. Those are both bolted on. Oh, no, they're not. Missing the 2 front ones. Alright, cool. Put on our front or our back timing cover. Oh yeah, we need one of these. Oh, we need 2 of them. And I don't know why I added it twice, because I would have known. Okay. That goes back on. We're not going to have a timing belt either. Oh no. That's right, I just bought it. Little oiler roller. Okay. Probably got we put a brand new seal in this. Got brand new gaskets, seal it all up, make it look nice. That back on. And then the little covers. This one's got individual covers for these. Freaking long bolts. Tell ya. Just for some, you know, aluminum covers. Add that to the shopping list as well. We need one of them. I remember that was in the... Oops. I'm hitting all the buttons, but the right ones, of course. What's that? Why are the bolts so long? Damn, man. Okay, put in our spark plugs. Usually these are going to have seals on them too. Seal them up. Okay. Oh yeah, then we got to put in our put back in our old distributor. Like that. Lips cleaned up nicely too. Spark plugs. Alright. There's one V-belt. There's 2 V-belts. They're serpentine belts in the game, but yeah, they're more likely to be V-belts if we're going to have multiples. In the old days, anyway. In the new days, sometimes you'll have newer vehicles that have 2 serpentine belts just because they couldn't route it to get that one extra thing. So, like sometimes they'll have like a separate belt for the AC compressor. For whatever reason, they couldn't route one belt to do it, to include that. So, don't have the necessary parts. Add to the shopping list. It's got a throttle body for a V6 apparently. Why? Couldn't tell you. It just does. Alright. That is engine complete. Then put that take the engine off the stand, put it back in my pocket, and let's see if we got everything. If we nailed this. Air filter, brake servo. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a brake servo too. And yeah, all the fuses. A windshield washer reservoir. Okay. Windshield washer reservoir, and then air steering reservoir, brake servo, or the brake master master cylinder, whatever you want to call it. Okay, part mount. Sweet. Oh. I4B. I4B. Oops, that has to have a space in it. There we go. Oh, I bought the wrong ones, didn't I? I4B. I4B. Yeah, I bought this one. Damn it. That's probably going to be... Actually, I don't know what the clips are. Let's find out. Yeah, I bought the wrong air filter. Thought it was for this engine, apparently. Oh, there's no clips. Okay, good. Okay, and then battery. And then... we need a radiator. Of course we do. Oops. Where's the ABS? Okay, perfect. Add to the list. Electrical. Fuse box B. Fuse box B, fuse box B. Okay, and then we'll just... guess we'll just do it this way. Oh, dang it. It's on the wrong side. Do that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. But you can't just tell by looking at it to which... some of these, which fuse it is. Wait, how many? Dang it. 2. Okay. And 2 of those. That should be that. That makes me feel better. the fuse box is always the most annoying one because there's so many little pieces. Alright, let's go back up. And we'll move you, put it back. Part mount. Put the transmission back in there. We rebuilt the transmission for him as well. It was probably nasty anyway. Probably, you know, didn't want to drive for whatever reason. See, most automatic transmissions usually aren't too bad about it. Okay. Starter. I think we managed. Put all the parts back in it. Yep. Body panels. Change oil. Refill all the fluids. Perform a headlight alignment and calibrate them. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Do a wheel alignment too. I mean, with... Actually, we shouldn't need to do a wheel alignment because these are all the parts are still the same. Technically. We just did some repairs. That was all engine base is all they wanted. Look, I didn't want to spend the time trying to figure it out. Like, I'm lazy. Like, your car's a pile of crap, let me just help you out and rebuild it for you. And repair all the parts. Okay. And yeah, we need to do a headlight alignment because there is no headlights in this car. So when we buy brand new headlights, there you go. This one we just wait until it's full. Okay. And then engine oil. Then when it tips down. 1, 2, 3. Which is usually about right. Okay. Alright, that solves all of that. Oops. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. 15 parts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, there's a few parts in here that they don't want. Alright, what don't you... Oh, jeez. What don't you want? Wait, front bumper B. Hold on. Front bumper B, hood B, headlight B, taillight B. Okay. Gotta go over to the other shop first. Actually, we know where we're buying, so... I'm just gonna buy everything. Except for the bumper. I don't know if it has a rear bumper B. I didn't check. Okay. Let me go over here. Body tuning. It does have a bumper B. Okay. Oh, and then a trunk B. I don't know which one they wanted. Trunk window. Which one was on this? Oops. Trunk B, okay. So they wanted a trunk B back on it. Alright. We're just putting all brand new body panels. Oh, they wanted those. I see. Because there was an A on there. There was a normal one on there. Yeah. So they wanted the better ones. Oops. So I think that's a normal bumper. Oh wait, we didn't have a bumper. Okay. Oops. So that. Yep, had the B on there. There was no taillights. Probably gonna lose money on this job because I was lazy. Okay, that should be all the body panels. Other than the license plates, okay. Oh yeah, something I learned too, you don't have to know their license plate number to put the license plate, you just grab standard ones. Which is good because, yeah, trying to figure out what their license plate was in order to match it as if you were doing something like that in real life, you know. But yeah, if you just buy some blank plates, and then assemble them, it automatically puts the plate number in. I think. Actually, well, it puts a plate number on it. Probably not the right one, but it's okay. Alright, headlight alignment, so we'll move this car. Auto mode, move car over to the test path. And let's do a headlight alignment on her. And then that should be good. That's about center. Go. Like, oh, that one's way off. Up there. Okay. Alrighty. Did I lose money on that job? I think I did. If not, I made a little bit. I didn't make very much. I'm sure. Okay. Now, we couldn't repair anything else, right? No. Okay, so inventory. Sell everything. Or we'll do the two inner ones. Okay. We have a bunch of barn find locations. Alright. So now that we're done with that, now we're going to go buy us a car from the junkyard. And rebuild it. So let's head on out. Alrighty then, and here we are at the junkyard. Let's see what kind of cars we got laying around. Hopefully some good ones, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for the Cadillac Eldorado. Oh, here's a car. With the Jaguar. Absolutely. Yeah, XJS. V12, by the way. Crazy that there's a V12 in this little car. No thanks. Ooh, what do we got over here? Oh, this is the taxi cab thing. Cab roamer. Yeah. No thanks. Okay, and then behind it we have a Plymouth Roadrunner. Yes. Yeah, Plymouth Roadrunner. Yep, 1970. Alright, and I have looked all over this junkyard, and that's the only 3 cars. Plymouth Roadrunner, you coming with me? So I'm not going to rebuild this one this time, probably. But I am going to buy this. Yeah, let's buy it. It's only 7 grand. Alright, let's put this at the garage. Okay, I'm going to refresh the junkyard, and we'll see if we can get a better selection. 3 whole cars. That's not a lot of cars. Alright, and after the refresh, oops, we have a Willys Jeep. I know the look of that. Yep. Jeep Willys Civilian. That'd be a fun little ride. I don't know. Maybe some other time. Alright, and we have a Nissan 370Z? Yes. I couldn't remember which one was in the game, if it was the 370 or the 350. Ooh, this would be a fun build. A police cruiser. What would this be? What's that symbol? Looks like a B. I'm trying to think of what it would be. Would it be a Suburban? Or would it be the Ford? The Ford, what's the SUV that the cops use that's a Ford? Can't think of it. It's a Bolt Ranger, so it's gonna be Chevy. Okay. Wait, no. Well, it says Ranger, so you think Ford, but no, it's Chevy. Bolt is Chevy in this game. Well, they're more linked with the Chevys than anything else. So yeah, we got we do have a V8 in here. Like, that'd be a fun build, but I don't know. That's the only other thing here. There's no other cars. Yeah, I've checked all the spots. Dang it, we're just not getting lucky. Yeah, let's refresh. We'll do the third time's the charm, right? Alrighty, what do we got here? Oh, actually love this car. The fact that the Jaguar XJ 2 something. Damn it, I can't remember. Yeah, the 220. Absolutely. I actually like this car. I always really liked it. This would be a fun build. I think we should go for it. If there's nothing else, of course. Oh, and of course we have a Ford Mustang. Whoa, we have a Lambo as well? Ooh, oh, it's the police version. Oh, Lamborghini. We got the freaking supercars and everything. Man, the Jaguars are on fire today. Oh no, it's not Aston Martin. Shut up. I knew that. And then we have what appears to be a BMW. Oh, this BMW? Yeah. Yeah, if you look really close. FMW. just enough to not get charged, right? So what's this BMW, the one that had the V8 in it? Oh, what BMW had that? Or at least this one does. Man, it's the famous BMW from the Need for Speed game series, the earlier ones, I guess you could say, like Most Wanted and stuff like that. Yeah, I can't remember. Can't remember that BMW. Was it an M3? It says MK1, FMW Panther. it's a BMW. Come on. Yeah. Well, looks like we're not going to get our car today. So far, I haven't seen it. Oh, we have another Oldsmobile. Oh yeah, good old Oldsmobile car, 1971. And we have a Land Rover. Yes. We're not getting the cars we want, are we? Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't think we're going to get the car we want. Alright, I'll take... The Lambo would sell for a lot as well. I don't know if I want to buy the Lambo right now, though. I'll take the Jaguar. We'll do a Jaguar rebuild. And of course, we're going to have it in its pretty silver color. This might be the color of it. I don't know. We're going to buy this, though. Yeah, we're going to need to restore it back to its original glory. Yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorite Jaguar cars. Beautiful. Is it a... See what engine's in there. Is that a V8? I can't tell. Or is it a... Well, you can't open up the... And I can't jump either. Alright, buy a car. Let's see. Factory power, 542 horsepower. It's a V6? A V6 turbo? Wow. Is that what's originally in these? Maybe. That's what they call a mid-engine car. Alright, we're gonna buy it. This will be the car we rebuild. They want $18,000 for it. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Yep, that's all we got for the shop this time. So we return back to the garage. Alright, and here we are with our car. So we've got our we got our Plymouth over here. Let's move this over to the car wash. We're gonna give it a good clean before we work on it. It's been sitting out there a while. Yeah, whatever the factory color is what we're going to paint it. Wow. This thing looks like junk. Ain't much left of it, is there? We're missing wheels on this side, or missing a wheel. Somebody attempted to repair it. At one point it looks like. They had some parts from another car. It's a beautiful supercar though. I love it. Well, supercar-ish, I guess. Is a V6. So technically not a supercar, I guess. Yeah, move it over to car lifter A. Oh, I forgot to do the detailing. That's right, we can do that from in here. Detail what's left of the interior. Alright, so now if we look at the interior, it's 30%, so it's missing. I think it's missing parts is why. It's got one seat. That's about it. Alrighty. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so just as we did last time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely strip this down. I'm going to pull the motor, put it on the stand, strip that down, and then I'm going to repair everything I can on this entire car. Repair every single part that is possible to repair. Oh yeah, we leveled up as well. Can I buy... Yes, I want to be able to repair the body panels. Yeah, because this one's lucky. Increase mounting speed, screwing speed. Yeah, so we're going to do this one so that we have the ability to fix body parts. And then chance of instant repair by 15% as well. So, going to unlock that. Okay, at least if there's any body panels that we can repair on this car, we can just do that. So, yeah. And then, of course, all the stripping down and everything's going to be in a time lapse, so... sadly, we can't put it back together if you've never seen it. We can't put the stuff back together because every time you put something on the car, a menu pops up to be able to select the part. And when you select the part, and when you do that like at 2000% speed, that causes it to flash really badly. It's a really bad flash because when it pops up that menu, it's a different color to what or different brightness to what you're looking at, and it just causes an issue. So I'm just gonna strip her down and then clean up all the parts that we can. Okay, so now that we've got the car entirely stripped down, every single part has been removed. Let's go move this equipment. Let's put it at car lifter A and let's clean up the body. Almost $2,000. It was that bad off. Ooh, shiny. Alright, put it back. Okay, the car status frame is now 100%. Beautiful. It's a nice dark gray. Well, it's kind of like it's got a green tint to it. It's very interesting. Let's see. Oops. Interior. Assemble. Is that a specific steering wheel? XJ220. Okay. Let's look in the interior section here. XJ220. Oh, hey, we have a wheel as well. Nice. And 2 seats. Alright. Interior symbol. And there we go. Okay, now we got a car status. Now the frame and the interior is now 100%. Okay, let's go ahead and get this car back together. I'm gonna have to buy tires. I'm gonna have to buy so many parts because there was not a whole lot of parts that were repairable. If we actually go into my inventory here and we sort by... Oh, no, I don't want to sell. Sort by condition. Yeah, see, there's a lot of parts that were completely broken. So many parts. That were just completely broken. So I'm going to buy all the engine parts, I think. Just add them to the car list here. And we can put the engine together. Engine part, engine part, engine part. Standard piston rings, so we know there's 6 of those. Camshaft cap. Timing cover. Oh, I forgot to take these apart. Whoops. This. Because I just want the engine. Cam gear. Oh, cam gear is not repairable, so 2, 3, 4 of those. I'll have to remember how many is those. This. Okay. Spark plugs, of course. And then we also want... So we've already got all those. Okay. Oh, this as well. The ignition distributor. It's got a very interesting distributor. You cannot adjust it for timing. We must have to do that through somewhere else, because that is not adjustable. Or maybe there's an adjustment, some kind of adjustment thing in there. I have no clue. Alright, yeah, we're going to need all the clutch parts. Okay, and then everything else is brand new. Okay, but yeah, I did break one part. Oh, power steering pump. I got both of these? I think we did. Oh yeah, we'll buy a transmission too. Okay. Alright, then we'll go into our parts section. Piston. 6 of those. Oh, so there's 2 of those. Oh yeah, of course it's a dual overhead cam. What am I thinking? Of course you're going to have 2 of each. I'm an idiot. Engine head. You know, we were able to save 1 engine head. Oops. There we go. I don't know how many there is. I think there was... actually, I can probably tell by the image. No, I can't. If I had to guess, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe there's like 10 in each. So, or sorry, 5 on each, so 10 each head. So by like 20. Probably bought way too many, because I've probably repaired some of them. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Oops. Right, yeah, the only part about the clutch you can repair is the clutch plate, which, again, makes no damn sense. Steering pump. And we're missing a lot of stuff too. Yeah, we're missing so many things. For those. Okay. Electrical. Six of those. Okay. Alright, let's part mount, put the engine back together. We'll see what she looks like when she's done. Alrighty, got the engine all finished up. She's looking interesting. I love it's a very interesting intake system that it's got going on here. So this is, yeah, definitely V6. All the spark plugs are hidden in behind these little things. I love how the older style engines like this always had like the exposed cam gears with the little timing belts. Always pretty funny. All right, let's take you from the stand. Okay, yeah, I don't think we can repair any of these, but I'll separate them just in case. Because then I know which parts to get as well. Oop. Okay. And I did break one of the rims as well while I was repairing. Oh, whoops. Okay. Alright, so we got a brand new transmission as well. Yeah, I guess all that's left to do is... Okay, that's broken. As well. Is to start buying parts. Oh, the fuel tank's up here as well. There's a lot of stuff missing on this car. Just wow. Plus I gotta get all the... Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that all together, and then we'll put all the parts back in this car. Alrighty, so I got most of it put back together. I got all the parts and stuff I need, I think. I might be missing a starter, but I need to install the engine now. Or we could do that together. And we'll finish her off. I do appreciate that they put the lift behind the car when it's a rear or mid-engine vehicle. Alright, install that. Put that back. Okay, so now we need to go back up because I got to put in the transmission now. And you put in the transmission, the CV axles, all that stuff. Okay, brand new transmission. Alright, oops. Add that to shopping list. It's gonna be electrical. Okay. Alright, nice. Okay, I'm good. Put the wheels on. Yeah, these wheels are... You know what's funny as well? Like the rear tires on this have an inch smaller rim, but they are super freaking wide. I mean, these are 345s compared to these, which are 235 or something like that. Or 225, maybe? I don't remember. But yeah, these are 18-inch rims, and the ones on the back are 17-inch rims. It's like, that's probably close to the real-life version. Probably very close, because, yeah, a lot of these cars, their tires on the rear have to be so much bigger just to, you know, just to be able to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and add... Oh. Oops. Add that to the shopping list. This crazy exhaust that we got going on. Oops. And just in case the other side's different. Yeah, it was different. It's slightly longer. It's a freaking dual turboed V6. This thing's got a lot of freaking horsepower. A lot of ponies underneath the back end here. Just being stock, this is a stock vehicle. I bet the real life version's pretty close to that. If not right on. Because this engine, since this is a DLC vehicle, usually the DLC vehicles, other than like the suspension parts and stuff, sometimes they'll just throw in whatever. But like the suspension, or like the engine, the transmission, the horsepower stats and all that stuff usually are pretty close to the real life version of the car. They try to model it based on that. So, yeah, and it looks good. Okay, I gotta put in these air filters. I can't seem to put in there while I'm under the car. Oh, whoops. Right now. I was like, why can't I see them? Yep, so the air filters for the engine go in here. For some reason, there's no box. I have no idea why. Okay, there's that. Is there anything else back here? Oh, battery, yeah. I did buy a battery. Okay. Then we just got to get all the stupid... all this stuff up here as well and get everything, get all the fluids and stuff in it. Alrighty then, now we have all the parts to the car. Everything's got fluids in it. Car status 100%, 100%, 100%. We just need the body now. So we just got to buy all the body panels. I don't think I was able to... Oh, I was able to repair one of the doors. Which was the right door. Okay. So, back over to this. This one, I was able to repair this. Okay. Just got to make sure I don't buy what I don't need. But everything else was either broken, too broken, or missing completely. Okay, that should be all the body panels. Assemble. And we'll give this a very nice paint job. Beautiful car. Freaking love this thing. I almost don't want to sell it, but we need big money. Yeah, the orange door. I was able to repair the orange door somehow. That thing was pretty beat up. But it does save me a bit of money, so... Especially because a lot of the stuff is just so expensive. Okay, beautiful. Oh. Put that in there. Alright, then the taillights. And then the rear bumper. Sweet. Look at that car. Beautiful. Alright, I'm just going to buy some standard plate. Yeah. Just a couple of standard plates. This the middle? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So go like, oops, wrong way. Go this, then S, then I. Oops, wrong way. Need the numbers. There we go. Okay. Just because. Okay. Alright. Car status. 100% across the board. Alright, let's move this car over to the test path because we need to align it. Yeah, definitely need to align that. There we go. In the rear. Beautiful. Zeroed out. Just the headlights. So I get them a little more centered. I don't know if this actually adds value. Okay. Alright, let's move the car over to the paint shop. Paint shop, paint shop. Alright. Let's give her a nice paint job. Yep, we're gonna go back to factory color. Actually, is what kind of... So we got this factory color, this... That's a nice factory color. I think that's what we'll go with. Like, is there any... No, there's no livery sets, but that's sad. Okay, yeah, so... Factory color, we're gonna go metallic. Or no, that's what it was. We'll go gloss. We'll just go whatever the factory color was. I always think this car did look good in a nice silver. It's always really, really good looking. Look at that. She's a beaut. I'll move this back over to car lifter A. Alright, and we have our car. Very cool. Actually, it's not quite the same, is it? And you know, I'm going to waste the money. We'll go back to the metallic, because I bet the metallic looks better. Whoops. Yeah, factory color, but metallic. I was like, yeah, I think the metallic probably looks better. When it's in the right light. That's what it was anyway when we bought it. That was the original color. It's actually pretty good. It's not the same as like this. But it is I think their color is actually this. That's all right. We'll stop wasting money. We'll call it good there. But yeah, that is a let's move this outside actually. Get into the proper light. Yep, get her into the proper light. Yeah, very beautiful car. I love it. Okay, let's see what this car is gonna sell for. 126 grand. Nice. I was thinking a little bit more, but yeah, that's pretty good. Oh no, that's our profit. Sorry, that's in the green. So we made 126 grand on this. We're up to $233,000. All right. I don't know. I think leaving this out here actually looks kind of cool. Just having a random car. Actually, you know what? Just having this on like the lifter B. Just like having this car hanging out, this old rust bucket. It gives life to the shop, you know? Like it makes it look like the car is being worked on. Like it's a project car that we haven't quite been able to afford. But yeah, the freaking profits are really crazy sometimes. Did we level up? We did not. Okay, inventory. Let's go ahead and sell. Go back to this. Sell everything. Very cool. So we're at 235,000. That's pretty nice. But with that though, that is going to be it for this episode of a Car Mechanic Sim. We got a beautiful car done. We'll keep on the hunt for that Eldorado. See, in this game, when you're looking for a car, you never find it. When you're looking for a very specific car, you never find the damn thing. But yeah, we'll keep looking. Hopefully we'll get lucky one of these days. But like I said, that is going to be it for this episode. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see on your screen right now. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.